Hey guys, Ops here, and I'm with my friend Links. Totally
Hey
didn't pause that.
guys, so William, I got to tell you something.
Yeah, tell me something.
So last night I saw the coolest thing. I don't know if you've seen it around the internet, but basically there's the Pokemon Oreos that have been out, right? Have you seen them?
Oh, I have not.
I happened to see some when I was grocery shopping and I bought them.
Wow,
So now I have Pokemon Oreos. I just had to tell you that.
I don't even know what that would look like.
I mean, I haven't opened them yet because I don't know. I feel really like I the reason I haven't opened them yet is because I have other Oreos I just bought because I like Oreos
Hmm.
and I don't want to open these before the other ones. That's just my reasoning.
Pokemon Oreos. Well, why don't you explain what we're doing while I look up Pokemon Oreos?
Wait, we didn't do the trivia question.
Oh, we didn't. Go ahead and do that trivia question
Why do I always have to come up with it?
because you're the one who's in charge of that. Do you not have a trivia question?
No, I do, but I
Oh,
don't
you
know.
do.
So potentially we're doing this will potentially relate to one or two of our topics. And basically, I mean kind of loosely will relate. Do you know what comic series the Celestials first appeared in? Or even better yet, do you know what comic the Celestials first appeared in?
I have no idea.
Just take a wild guess.
I don't know. Eternals 1 Undestructed now. Probably I would say I don't even know which like run they would do it in. Like I don't know what issue. Probably a yeah, I don't even know where to start. Like I don't
So you were super close. It was Eternals number 2,
Oh,
but you did get the like series or the run of the
yeah.
series right.
Once you said no, it's like oh actually no, I just assumed you
I said
meant like
nothing. I didn't say
you
anything.
didn't say anything. In my head I was like, "Oh, I you didn't say yes." So
I
it
was
must
just
not be.
I didn't want to give you any more hints because you were so close.
I was like, "Oh, well if it's not the Eternals, I have no idea." But okay.
But
Eternals issue 2.
very good guess.
What year was that?
I'm not sure what year.
Ah, that's okay.
1976.
Ooh.
And this is probably very obvious. The person who created them creates like everything good within Marvel before he moved to DC and created a bunch of good stuff. Do you know who that is?
I don't know. Jack Kirby.
Yes.
I know Marvel. I know stuff.
Jack Kirby is like,
The
I
best
don't know.
comic writer.
I might get a little bit of hate on this, but I think Jack Kirby's better than Stan Lee.
Wow.
I know.
Blasphemy.
Stan Lee's still really great, but like what Jack Kirby did was just amazing. And it's very evident that when he moves to DC, he impacts their comics significantly as well. So I think that just shows. So
I would agree. So what we're gonna be doing first is another Pokemon Showdown thing. Last time I beat Lincoln 2-1. You know, pretty good. I'm, the best Pokemon master ever.
okay, whatever.
But if you haven't seen us before, basically we go on Pokedex.com. We had Surprise Me, and out of the first 3 Pokemon, we choose one of them to fight with us, and we do that 6 times to make a team. So
Okay.
ye.
So William, just before we get started, when I go to make
Hmm.
my team, what category are we under?
If I remember right, when we did it, it was Gen A national EXAG, I think. Is that a thing? I think that's a thing. So yeah, you get a national dex AG, I think. National dex anything goes. I think.
National. Okay.
Yeah, right. That was it.
I don't know, but we're gonna find out.
We're gonna find out.
So basically, the way this works is we have three options. We're gonna go on the Pokemon randomizer, which you've seen on the screen, and the first three Pokemon we get a choice out of.
Yeah.
William, last time, didn't you get a legendary?
I got Arceus.
Okay, a mythical, but like
Well,
one of the
Arceus
best
is God,
Pokemon.
so he's legendary. Come on now.
I mean, technically, he's a mythical, right?
You know what? They're all the same to me, okay?
That's not true, though. It's okay. Between
Um,
me saying Jack Kirby is better than Stanley and William saying mythical and legendary Pokemon are the same, we're just
they
full
basically
of bad
are
opinions.
though. All
I
right.
mean,
I'm
okay.
gonna go first. Oh,
Ooh, those are good.
I don't even know what this is, but they're both very good. I mean, I'm gonna take this. Is that
Take
even
this.
like is that a normal Pokemon or
That's a good choice. It's an Ultra Beast.
is that? I wonder if this has Ultra Beast. Let me search it real quick. It does. Okay, so yeah, I added that. All right, are you ready for yours?
Yes.
Ooh,
Cobalion, obviously.
sick, legendary. I really like Cabalion's design.
All right. Let's see what you get.
Ooh,
Oh, we agreed that
I
Shedinja we can't use like the certain
yeah.
moves,
I'm not gonna use
but
Shedinja though. I'm gonna go full Umbreon just because I like Umbreon.
I would have
That's
picked
what I'm gonna do.
Umbreon too.
I like me some Umbreon. I always wanted that EV evolution. Oh, that looks
Another Ultra
powerful.
Beast. I'll take the first one.
We're getting all those Ultra Beasts, huh?
Yeah, we are.
Okay. Okay. Well, I think this is pretty obvious.
You're getting a heavy dark type team with
I
two
am.
Pokemon.
That means I'm gonna get wrecked if you get the type advantage. Are you ready?
Yes. First one.
Yeah. I would have gone with Glalie too.
Because the Moody can be good with that, I'm pretty sure.
Hmm.
And we're not doing Megos, right?
Nah, no. No megas. Ooh, I got the legend. He's there. But then again, Musharna. Hmm. Do I want to go for just like, I wonder, do I go with one of my favorites or something that's, you know what? Rock and water are type varied. I'm going to take Kabutops because even though psychic, it would be good to have a psychic. I'm going to bank on me getting a psychic in the next two.
Okay.
So, oh, what is this? What is
Um,
this? I'm scared.
give me a second. I'm looking at the team, seeing the. So normally I would take Whaleren, but
Get Doug Trio because of Earthquake. Come on now.
I know, but I'm just trying to think. I have a ice type, but I don't have a water type. Do not have a ground type. Um, but I don't have a water type either. Hmm. I'm gonna bank on the fact that I'm probably gonna get a ground type somewhere else, and I'm gonna go with Whalewren.
Okay. I think your team's actually looking pretty solid.
I think so too.
I'm getting scared.
It's gonna be funny when you win though.
Ooh.
That's good. Uh,
See, I'm thinking
okay,
like I already
first
have.
I'm gonna help you out right here. Toxapex.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking because I didn't really know what that was. So Toxapex. We're getting all those like newer ones.
We are actually.
Oh, oh
My
no.
ground type. I'll take my ground type now.
Okay, whatever. Whatever.
It's your
You have a
last
really
one.
solid
Okay,
health.
so for the last one, do you want to include the fourth one? Or do you want to do it to where we could get a reroll?
We'll do this. You can either get a reroll or extend the fourth one. But like you hit surprise me, you see what you see. If you want to extend it to the fourth one, so you can grab the fourth one, you can, or you can reroll.
Okay, sounds good.
Oh, oh,
Double Houndoom question mark.
double. Of course. Oh man,
Or you got your psychic type right there.
that's true. Oh no, I'm gonna get the Swampert. I'm gonna get the Swampert.
That's fair.
Just to shame you. You have to kill something you love. Okay, you ready?
Hmm.
You're gonna get legendaries.
Let me think for
One,
a minute. So
you can reroll.
I know I'm just thinking, what do I have to deal with your dark types? So I have fighting. I'm gonna chance it and reroll.
Okay, you're gonna get 4 legendaries. This is so...
um.
whatever. Okay, just
So as much as I love, I don't have a dragon type, do I?
you're gonna get the Palkia, is what I would assume.
And you don't have a fairy type, do you?
I don't remember. Oh, maybe, maybe not. You don't know. Oh no, you get that Wobbuffet for that counter, right?
Nor do you have an ice type. I don't think.
I I don't know. I like legitimately don't know. But your team is scaring me. I don't like it.
Okay, I'm just thinking because the Solgaleo, I have dark covered. Um, what would psychic be good against? Sorry, I'm thinking.
No, it's okay. Take your time.
It'd be good against your Toxapex. I don't have anything to deal with poison, do I? No, I do. I'm gonna take the Palkia.
Yeah, that's what I figured.
All right. Well,
Now we add the item and the moves, and then we affect our IVs, EV, whatever the heck it's called. I remember what we did for the EVs. You just max out as much as you can. Just do whatever you want. That was.
okay.
Man, you got a solid team.
I know.
I have to think hard. Okay. So, guys, we are ready with our teams. I'm scared because there's two legendaries and some tanky boys on the other side. This is scary. Okay.
It will be okay,
Who
William.
who are you gonna choose first? Huh?
I'm not telling you.
Hmm?
You should know who I'm going to choose first.
I don't even know what that is. So,
It's going to be bad, though. That was a good lead.
hmm. Hmm.
I'm looking up the
Hmm.
type of this Pokemon.
Well, we can see each other's types.
Oh, really? Where?
Yeah, you hover over the mouse over the
Oh
opponent's
my
Pokemon.
gosh. Well, gosh.
Yeah. Oh, it's okay. It's okay.
Oh, I don't like you.
Missed. Ah, beautiful.
Why I don't like this game sometimes.
So even if you protect, you will be poisoned.
Dumb.
Yeah.
Holy crap.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No. Oh.
The boosters, I think. No, you might not.
Oh. Okay. Here we go. This is scary. My stratagem has successfully worked. Hmm. 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 Oh, dang. You're lucky, man. You don't even know what I was about to do.
Fly, I'm assuming.
Hmm. Wow.
What the
You're
frick?
still type.
Oh, I forgot about that.
Oi, Nehemiah. No. Man, if you would just have waited, like just waited. Okay, what do I do against a dragon? I don't remember what's
Nothing.
strong. What's strong? He's dragon. Let me look up the types real quick. You know what?
Like
Nah, forget it.
unless you have two Pokemon, could possibly have a move that could take me down. I think.
Okay, we're gonna go ahead and do this. Then we're gonna do this.
Good move. Good move.
Okay. Then I'm gonna do this. Mm. I'm gonna keep Umbreon out here. I'm gonna do that. That's not a good idea. Ooh, like that.
I
Flinched.
flinched.
Yeah, that's what's up.
Okay,
On flinch
that
again.
works.
I think Dark Pulse does better damage. If we stay in this, I'm gonna win. Ah, the change. You got really tanky Pokemon.
Mm.
Yeah. Hmm.
This is gonna be a long battle.
Hmm.
Oh, and my
Your
speed is
special
done.
defense, 'cause your speed. That's what that is. Yes, I totally knew that. Yes.
I'm definitely gonna like, or no, it's my special defense. Sorry, not my speed. I think I win this.
I'm gonna make sure your special defense is so low. You don't even know.
Oh, good move, good move.
I'm just wasting your time. Um. Um. It was okay. That hurt, but it's okay.
You're probably faster though.
Am I?
Yeah.
Wow.
But it doesn't matter.
Wow. 3 health. 3 health. Okay. Huh. Okay, my last two types are water. So, hmm. Um,
Good move.
that I'm gonna die. I'm in danger.
Oh,
Okay, no, Get Drain doesn't do that much. Wow, I missed. Okay, well, we're just gonna do this. It's decent damage. Decent damage. Okay. Don't like that. Oh man, I have no idea. Because you're faster. Damn. It
good
was
game.
going well
Good game.
until it was going well. Yeah, you like that.
I'm okay with it.
That Torterra, man. It's a monster. I'll send you the
Freaking
rematch.
Palkia, the Torterra. You want to have one more rematch?
Yeah, yeah.
And if you
I'll
win,
send it to you. There you go. Okay. Okay. A Torterra, man. It's a
I
scary
feel like
beast.
this is a decent lead.
Okay. 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 I have mostly water types. Okay. This is not good. I might actually get stomped harder than last time.
Mm-hmm.
So this is not good.
Because I got a good start with the Beast Boost.
You're gonna switch into, huh?
Oh, you're waiting on me?
Yeah, I'm waiting on
I didn't
you.
even realize that. Well, I'm obviously going this.
Okay. I see that. Uh-huh. Okay.
Good move. Hmm. Sorry, I'm just looking at something. I think this would be okay. But, okay, yeah. This is going to be good.
Yeah. It's gonna be good. Um, see, I can't switch like that. Just can't do it, man. Because then you're just gonna wreck something I have, right? So, I'm gonna try this out. Yeah, that happened. Well, we're gonna do this. We're gonna do this. That's what we're doing. You know what? We're gonna do this. I thought I got rid of this move. but it was there. Yeah. Okay.
All right. And this is where
Okay. The
things go
sweep.
downhill for you.
The sweep. But you know what? He's ground. He's also water, but he's a ground. So like, yeah. Ooh, survived.
Good, good.
Yeah.
I
A
was just
comeback. You know, you think you're cool, huh?
yeah, basically.
Yeah. He's still around.
Mm, good one.
Yeah. You know what? I'll kill a Palkia. I'll kill one. It don't matter. Okay. Okay. Okay.
You're like, all I wanted to do was kill the Palkia.
I tried. Okay, so I got sweeped really hard this time.
So that
Last
means we
time
have
you
to
beat
do
me
another one.
once.
Really?
Yeah, the reason why we did a third match was because we each won one.
Oh, yeah, I forgot about that.
This time you just sweeped me.
Well,
So
I did, granted, I did have like two legendaries and an Ultra Beast, so
I just chose. Well, it's my fault for choosing the wrong Pokemon, but
I
also I
didn't
didn't
even get
get
to
like,
use my Glalie. I
yeah.
should have thrown in my Glalie.
See, the issue was I had so many water types. So many water types.
I know, and then I had
Like if I
my
look at my team, let me look at my team. I have 3 water types.
yeah.
Tough.
I
But you
mean,
know what? It's okay.
I think it was. I'm happy with my results. That's all I'm gonna say.
That's it. You're just happy with your results.
I
It's
mean,
okay.
good performance today. Good
Yeah.
performance by my Pokemon. That's all I can say. We just work hard to do our best, but you
Yeah.
got it. You'll get it next time, William. Maybe.
Next time. Yeah, next time. Yeah.
Um,
Hey, I won the first time.
that's
So
true.
like
So I guess we're gonna have to have another match, the deciding match.
soon.
But like, I definitely had a way better team. It was just like I
It's
think it
okay.
was very obvious who everybody thought was gonna win.
Nah, you know what? I could have won that. I
You
could have.
could have won that, but it would have been very tough.
All right. Well, let's sand. What am I doing? Sand transition. I don't know. Why I said sand. Let's transition to the next stuff. We're going to
Okay.
be talking about our favorite, like top 10 Marvel villains and Marvel superheroes. Now, you
Oh,
could say this for if you want to include the MCU, but like you could say your reasons for liking characters because of the MCU, or you could just say like, but this is just like basically comics, movies, whatever, just whatever your favorite top 10 are.
you told me the topic and I still didn't even make a list.
Oh, I don't have a list.
Okay. Um,
We're just doing this based on the heart.
hmm,
So, you want to do the villains or the heroes first?
heroes probably.
Okay. So, okay, so I think you and I both will agree with this that DC has better characters,
In our opinion.
in our opinion. Like they're more compelling and just kind of
But I will say it excludes. I think Marvel has one of the best characters, if not the best character, and I feel like it's very obvious who it is, but it's my number one. I'm not going to say it yet, though.
is it your favorite?
No, but like just as in terms of like heroes, my favorite hero of all time is
Captain America, right?
Nightwing.
Oh, Nightwing.
which is
Yeah, that's right.
weird.
Nightwing.
But overall, I feel like this is the best character in general.
I think you're talking about Spider-Man, but
Don't give it away like that. No, the Spider-Man is just such a good character. Like he's miles ahead of like
he's
anything.
like the most popular character, like behind Superman, I think.
Yes, but like I don't know. I just grew up watching Spider-Man, so I
Oh
have a
yeah,
really
I know. I get that. So I'll start off with my number 10. I'm gonna go ahead and say Nightcrawler.
Nightcrawler. That's a good one.
I really have always really liked Nightcrawler. I think the first time I ever saw Nightcrawler was in the X-Men 2 United, the President Office scene. Have you seen that? You've seen them.
Yes.
Where he just goes in there and teleports and wrecks a bunch of like Secret Service guys.
Yes, I have seen that.
Yeah, it's good. But yeah, I like his design. I like his story. Um, I mean, he's always just been like one of my favorites. I like a lot of X-Men, which is something you're
I
gonna
was
see
gonna say
different in
that.
our lists because X-Men characters, like I like them more than Lincoln does.
I
Like
mean,
they're more on my list.
I do think the X-Men is probably the best part of Marvel. I know that's a bold claim, besides Spider-Man.
Spider-Man, sometimes people say he's immune. So, you know what?
What?
Don't question it.
Okay, I'm struggling to come up with a 10
Wow.
just because I don't know like what order I want to put stuff in. But
Well, you want me to
um,
go my 9 and then you can do your 10 and 9?
sure.
When I think about it, my number 9 would have to be I really like what's his name? Yellow Jacket is my number 9. Hank Pym,
Yellow Jacket.
Yellow
Okay.
Jacket, of
Okay.
course, right? Like, I think, well, Ant-Man slash Giant Man is cool, but I think he's the coolest when he's actually Yellow Jacket. But for some reason, the MCU decided just to make Yellow Jacket like a bad guy. Like even in the What If, when he was Yellow Jacket, he was a
That
bad
is
guy.
true.
Would you say?
That is true.
Like I don't know why they decided to. I think the Yellow Jacket story would have been cool, but they wanted Hank Pym to be an old guy, and then they wanted Paul Rudd. So I mean, Paul Rudd's good as Ant-Man, so I guess it's whatever.
Okay, I'm gonna go with a very general pick for my
Hmm.
10. Iron Man.
Okay,
Very compelling character. I think it's understandable why people like Iron Man. My number
but
9.
okay,
Let's think. It took me 10 minutes to think of my number 10, so it's going to take me 9 minutes to think of my number 9. Um, gosh, only like my top characters keep popping in my head. Does that make sense? Like,
yeah, I get that. When you think of Marvel, you think of certain characters.
yes. Gosh, this is tough. 9. I'm actually going to say Nova.
Makes sense.
I just really like Nova as a character. Very cool concept. Weird if you think about it, but like very cool still.
I get that. So I'll do my 8 and 7, and then you can do your 8 and 7. So my number 8, kind of a general idea kind of pick. I like Deadpool as my number 8.
Fair.
I mean, he's iconic now, but he's been known for a while, at least with like I guess Marvel before the MCU. Deadpool was the one of the craziest characters that broke the fourth wall, R-rated. I mean, he's just. I mean, I think if you've seen the Deadpool movies, you know why. I think. Now, if I had to go to my number 7, I like this character because of the MCU. Now, I liked this character prior, but like I didn't really put them anywhere near my list. And I have to say, Doctor Strange. I really like the movie, and I like his character MCU. And the MCU really made him one of my most favorite characters in the just Marvel in general.
That's a good pick, I think. I'm also gonna pick one because of the MCU.
Okay.
So you said Doctor Strange. I'm gonna say Vision.
Yeah, that's a good pick. He's probably like my number 11 if I had to
I don't know. I
choose.
just really like Vision now. I think he's a very interesting character. Interesting dynamic there. Um, for my number 7 now, it's where stuff gets tough. I might have to go with Cyclops,
Yeah,
leader of the X-Men, like the X-Men's main character, basically. I
before
know every,
the X-Men movies,
well,
and it
yeah,
became Wolverine.
yeah, like everybody thinks it's Wolverine that's like the head or whatever, but it's really
It was
Cyclops.
yeah, it's Cyclops.
Cyclops does a lot, and it's just a very interesting character, very like
For
depressed at
me,
times, kind of weird, but like
yeah,
also,
that's the issue. I have
yeah,
Cyclops. He's kind of like emotionally, he's more like really bad, but like his character is good. Just
I would agree.
sometimes it's hard to understand like what he's thinking and stuff.
I would agree with that.
So for me, my number 6, I feel with another X-Men. I really like Storm.
Ooh, that's a good one.
Storm has always been just like this BA like character in my eyes. Like not even because of Halle Berry. Like she's not really what makes me like Storm. That cartoon from the early 90s. I think in 90s, yeah. Um I really liked her design. I like her outfit. I like her powers. Her powers are really cool. I mean, she's when you think about it, her powers, like she's able to just like strike people with lightning if she really wanted to. She controls the weather.
Very
And
true.
for my what was it, number 5? When I think about it, because now we're getting into the more um closer to the top. I really like Gambit. Another X-Men character.
Very
Gambit.
good.
And Gambit, I've always liked Gambit because my brother always liked Gambit, and it just kind of like rubbed off on me, I guess.
Yes, I think he's a very good character too. He's fun.
He's a Cajun. Um, I mean, throws cards. That's pretty cool.
It is
You know,
cool.
he has a staff. He's kind of like less known for some reason. He doesn't really do much. I guess that's probably the reason why. But
Yeah, I would agree with you on that. It's just because the movies, everybody knows the X-Men by the movies, really.
yeah, Gambit was in an X-Men movie, but we don't talk about that. We don't talk about that. Right? You're 6 and 5, fifth.
So this one seems kind of weird, but comic Thor. I'm not
Yeah.
talking about movie Thor, I'm talking about comic Thor.
Hmm.
Very good character. Really, really like him. I think he's a lot more compelling in the comics. That's just my opinion, though. A lot more interesting in the comics. Um, so now I'm at 5, right?
Yeah, you're at 5 now.
This is where it starts to get hard to narrow down.
Yeah.
Hmm. I would honestly have to say Reed Richards.
Makes sense.
Very good compliment to another character, which is Doctor Doom, or Doctor Doom is a very good compliment to him.
Yeah.
And I just really like the Fantastic Four.
Yeah, I mean, I like Fantastic Four, but they're not really on my list, though,
Yeah, so actually, what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna put Iron Man maybe above Thor. I don't know why I was thinking Iron Man was last, but like, so I'm switching around my list a little bit.
Okay.
Okay, your turn, I guess.
So for my fourth and third character, I have Spider-Man as my number 4. I've always liked Spider-Man. I liked basically majority of the movie, like majority of the movies that have been made about Spider-Man. I enjoyed majority of his cartoons. I think every little kid likes Spider-Man. I mean, how could you not?
I agree.
I mean, he's just there. He's always gonna be a fan favorite, and I get it because he's on my list as number 4. I couldn't put him lower because these other characters that are lower are just more iconic to me personally. Like when I think of Marvel, I think of these characters more. But I definitely get why people like Spider-Man. So my number 3 is Wolverine,
That's a
and
fair pick right there.
like number 3, I mean, in the comics, Wolverine is the main character, but he's pretty good character. But like I think the reason he's in my top 3 is because of the movies. Like I thoroughly enjoy these, the Fox um, X-Men movies. Like I really enjoyed them, and I think Hugh Jackman just makes Wolverine more of a likable character because in the comics he's kind of just like a brute. You know what I mean? He doesn't
Yes,
think as hard. He's just more animal instinct, which
I
Hugh
do think
Jackman adds like suaveness, like
I think the
better
movies
character.
did add to his character a lot, like you're saying.
Yeah. So yeah,
So
that's my 4 and 3.
that's pretty good. Um, so my fourth, I just had it in my head. What am I doing? Um, oh, you already said it, Wolverine. I mean, I can't imagine Wolverine not being in the top 5.
Yeah.
He's just very, very cool character, and I really enjoy him. My 3 is Captain America. I think that's obvious
Yeah.
for obvious reasons. Just Captain America, very cool character as well. I know that's all I'm saying, but like, I guess I'm just trying to think because I was like a little unprepared for this list. So I'm just
Yeah,
like
it's okay.
saying very good character or whatever, not really giving much of explanation. But I mean, he's awesome. Like he debuted in his comic punching Hitler in the face, which was awesome.
Yeah.
Very like,
Punching Hitler is awesome.
very like inspired. Or I mean, not inspiring. Like very American esque character. Captain America, for example. So very cool.
You mean Steve Rogers, Captain America?
Yes.
Yeah, not Bucky, Captain America, not
No. No. Definitely not. I mean,
Yeah.
Captain America, Captain America.
Yeah, yeah. And that was you did your fourth and third?
Yes, why don't you do your second? I'll do my second, and then we'll do our
Okay.
first.
So I think my second is one that's pretty obvious to Lincoln. Um, but my second favorite hero is Blade. Um, always have liked Blade. I grew up watching the Wesley Snipes Blade movies. Um, I've always seen Blade as Wesley Snipes, and I always thought Blade was a cool character. He uses swords, kills vampires. I mean,
Is a vampire,
he's a
kind of.
vampire. He's cool nicknames. Daywalker. I mean, and I've also, uh, I mean, I just enjoy the movies, enjoy the character when he's in any animated series at all. Whenever I hear the Blade, I'm like, yay, he's getting some respect because he's not very respected. You know what I mean?
I do know what you mean.
And this is one thing that I kind of get upset about. Black Panther, right? Very popular movie. People were saying, "Oh, it's like the first successful like black superhero movie." But I'm just kind of like, Blade was the first successful Marvel movie, and he was black. Put some respect on this man's name. You know,
I know what
like
you mean.
this dude's been here,
That is
and he's like
awesome.
he's my favorite, like my second, well, he's second favorite character, but like he's like my favorite movie character, I guess, that's ever been for Marvel. I
William loves the Blade movies. Like, I probably should watch them because, like, William will say, "You should watch this," and I end up really liking it usually.
Yeah, because I know what you like. But
And
I
I
mean,
need
the
to watch the
movies are
Blade
kind of
movies.
like outdated, kind of, because they're made late '90s, early 2000 kind of thing. But yeah, they're good.
So you've already said my other two, but Gambit is my number two.
Really,
Yes, I really like Gambit. I don't know why. As a kid, I really liked him and the
'cause
X Men
Gambit's
show,
cool. That's why.
but
Gets
very
slept
cool
on.
character. I agree. But also, he is. I don't know if he gets slept on because there's a bunch of people who like Gambit.
Well, they still haven't made a Marvel movie for him.
I mean, yes, but
They were
also at the
trying
same,
to with Channing Tatum for like the past 7 years.
this is true. But I also feel like he's a character that lives up to the hype that's put behind him.
Sometimes he's a villain too.
That is true. And also, sometimes he's like almost a god level power person too.
Yeah, that's true too.
But they took off like half of his brain, so he couldn't use his power to his full potential. Weird stuff happens in X Men. Don't question that.
Yes.
Um,
Okay. My number one. Can you guess what it is?
you
It'll be
haven't
really
said
obvious to you because I haven't said this person yet.
you haven't said Iron Man or Captain America.
They're not in my top 10. I'm sorry.
Ooh,
They're my top
okay,
15 for sure.
dang. I don't know if it's really obvious.
It'll be
Professor
okay. When
X.
I say it, you'll be like, "Oh, this makes sense."
Okay.
Daredevil.
Oh, it does make sense.
Yeah. So, um, kind of like Blade, but not for like the movie reason. I've always liked Daredevil. I mean, the aspect of a blind guy fighting, you know, it's weird, but like it's enjoyable to watch. Um, I've always liked Daredevil. He's always like been in my top 10, but thanks to the Marvel Netflix TV shows, he's gone up to my number one. I really enjoy Charlie Cox's portrayal, and I hope he is in the MCU soon.
I that would be cool. Um, so my number one is obviously Spider-Man.
Spider-Man, Spider-Man, man, 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 man. Yes.
Spider-Man is just such a good character, I
But
think.
which Spider-Man? Peter Parker, Miles Morales, Ben Parker,
I think it's obvious, William.
Peter Parker. You're right.
No, obviously Miles Morales. I'm just kidding. No, Peter Parker.
Peter Parker.
Definitely, because he's just been a, I don't know, like William said earlier, like he's been in everybody's childhoods. He's just a very awesome character.
I mean, he's like behind Superman because Superman is Superman. Spider-Man is like the most popular, you know.
I would agree with that.
And then Batman's number 3. But that's okay.
I mean, it could be debated that Batman's number two, but also it could be debated that Spider-Man's number one, I think.
Yeah.
It just depends. But basically, that's our list, kind of, sort of. I may have forgotten a character
Oh
just
yeah, I
because I'm
bet I
just like,
forgot some.
there's probably a character like, oh my gosh, I can't believe I forgot him. I'll think afterwards, but
Well, let's recap what we've said. My
oh
10
crap,
are
I don't remember
Nightcrawler.
what I said.
You don't know. It's like I'll just recap mine because I do remember. Nightcrawler, Yellow Jacket, Deadpool, Doctor Strange, Storm, Gambit, Spider-Man, Wolverine, Blade, Daredevil.
Yes,
Yes.
I know
All
what I
very good.
said. I just don't know what order I put it in, more so.
Okay.
But I guess for the next one we go into, can we just like
Villains.
list villains? Because I feel like that would be better for me because I
Then
haven't made
doing
a
a top
list.
10.
Yes, like list villains that are probably up there.
Okay. You want to take turns?
Um, sure. I'll start on this one. Doom.
Dang it. I wanted to go first so I could say it because I knew you were going to say it. I just knew that you were going to say Doctor Doom.
I really like Doctor Doom. That's
He's
why.
so good. Such a good kid.
Amazing villain, like polymath, just insane.
You
Very
know,
intriguing.
is he really even a villain? He just owns a country,
And
you know?
kind of, he is definitely a villain,
Yeah, I know.
but I think
But
I know the next one you're gonna say, or the first
do
one you're
you?
gonna say.
Do you really?
I'm gonna let you say it, and then I'm gonna.
Well, I don't know if you know what I'm gonna say.
All right, then say it, and I'll tell you if I was thinking it.
Magneto.
Yep.
Okay. Yeah. So Magneto has definitely always been a interesting character, especially in the movies. I think they really depict him well and show more of his kinder um character, like the kinder parts of his character. Because in the comics, he's much more um strict and dangerous, I want to say. Like the movie version is like a kinder, more sympathetic, graceful kind of guy, I want to say.
That makes
But
sense.
yeah, I mean, he's a really good character. I really enjoy him. One of my favorite villains.
So I have two. I think it's a good thing that I actually have two to say next. But
Okay.
one, I'm gonna say one of those. Just because you were talking about Magneto, Mr. Sinister.
Yeah, he's definitely up there.
Very, very cool X-Men character. Probably, I think Magneto's better, but I really like Mr. Sinister as well.
Well, then do you like Apocalypse? comic apocalypse is good,
I do
but
like
movie
Apocalypse,
version's bad.
but I do like Mr. Sinister more. That's just
Yeah, I get that. Um, so I'm gonna bring it home with this Thanos, but comic Thanos,
okay. That's a good one.
because comic Thanos is a lot more interesting of a character to me because his motive, um, in comparison to the MCU, where the motive is kind of like a good intention thing. He doesn't want people to suffer, so he is gonna commit genocide. But in the comics, he's like, I love Lady Death. And I
Yeah.
want her to know how much I love her, so I'm gonna commit genocide. That's Thanos.
That
Yes.
is that is accurate. So crap, why do I keep forgetting the ones I'm about to say? Oh no, I didn't forget it. I have another X-Men one I want to say, but I'm gonna save it.
Okay.
Doc Ock.
Yeah, I was about to say, after you were done saying whatever character, that really Spider-Man has the best villains.
He does.
I
That is
mean,
for sure.
we can go over them individually, but real quick, I just want to say, like, a couple that on the top of my head: Doc Ock, Venom, Green Goblin, what's his name? Uh, Vulture. I mean,
Hmm.
Craven.
I really
Um,
like Electro, like just in the
Electro.
TV
Yeah,
show, like just that he's the wacky
yeah,
electric character, which I like that electric characters are usually portrayed as like, like all over the place, like ADHD. I just think that's funny.
yeah. I mean, there's also Carnage too.
That's
Other,
true.
I mean, he has so many good villains. But yeah, you
There's
want to talk about Doc Ock in
Hobgoblin.
particular? Hobgoblin also.
I don't know. I really like smart characters,
Yeah. So you probably
which
like Kang the Conqueror also.
actually King's good, but I wouldn't say he's my favorite. I actually King is really good. He is a Fantastic Four villain, but I feel like he's overshadowed by Doom, especially.
Well, he's not gonna be for much longer because of his MCU debut, probably.
I still feel like Doom is going to be more popular than.
If they ever make him.
I mean, that's true. Mysterio is a good
Mysterio
Kingpin.
also. Kingpin, good Spider-Man villain. Villains also Daredevil villain with the Kingpin.
Yes, I think of. I know you probably have a completely different perspective because you're a Daredevil person. I think of Kingpin as a Spider-Man villain.
Well, I think that's maybe because the old '90s animated Spider-Man, because Kingpin was in there as a villain. Daredevil popped in every once in a while, but
That is
I mean,
true.
I get the Kingpin perspective of being a Spider-Man villain. Another good one is Baron Zemo,
That is true.
and the Red Skull. Yeah, those are two good
Mhm.
Captain America villains. I think another. I'm just bringing this up now because we mentioned Daredevil a bit. Bullseye is actually a pretty good character. He's kind of like a B class villain though, in the perspective of like you know all the characters
So
mentioned before.
this is weird. I don't know why I think this, but for some reason I relate Bullseye to the X-Men. Don't know why. I know he's not, but like,
He kind of does look like a X-Men villain.
but
Like
for
when
the
you look at him.
longest time I thought he was like a mutant.
Yeah. Well,
But
speaking Oh, never mind. I'll let you talk.
I don't know. It's all good. I don't know why I thought that, but just weird.
Well, speaking of more X-Men villains, there's a lot of some. The Juggernaut. You know,
Ooh,
I'm the Juggernaut.
get his
You know who
power
that
from
is?
Cinerak.
Mystique, also kind
Mm.
of a hero, kind of in the movies, but she's Mystique. Her powers have always been pretty cool.
You know, two characters I completely forgot about. I don't know if they'd be my top 10 or not, but like Black Panther and Ghost Rider.
Ghost Rider, definitely on my top 10 for sure. Um, Ghost Rider's cool. Black Panther, also a very smart character. Probably my top 20.
Yes, he is a very smart character. He is very cool. Trying to think of more villains now, generally.
It's just all the villainous isn't even like top 10, just everyone.
This is a weird one, but Namor, the
Namor.
Submariner, he's a
Yeah,
like a
yeah, no.
anti-hero.
I wouldn't consider him a villain though, because he's been on superhero teams.
Yes, it just depends on what he's in. He's technically a Black Panther villain. That's the only reason I'm saying that, right?
Yeah. Um mm, the biggest villain of all. Jonah Jameson.
Oh,
Come
that's
on.
actually a good one. That's a good one. I didn't even think about that one.
And then what was the guy's name? What's Scorpion's name? It's like Guy something.
I
Raisins or
don't.
like a G. But anyway, Scorpion, also pretty good villain.
I'm trying to think.
Grandmaster.
It's obviously Hanzo Hasashi. Like, come on.
Oh, of course, my bad.
I thought it
That's
was
for
like I thought it was like Matt.
maybe it was Matt. I don't remember. Let me look it up because I
I
actually
don't
don't
know
know.
why I'm thinking that.
Maybe his last name started with a G. That's probably what it was. Um, so it's okay. Mac Donald
Mac.
Gargan.
Okay.
That's what it was. Mac
Mac
Gargan.
Gargan.
Yeah.
That's why I thought it was Matt. Um,
Loki. Can't forget him.
very true.
Um, what are some a Sabretooth? We haven't
Yes,
mentioned
that's the one.
we haven't mentioned very many Hulk villains. I mean, there's Abomination, Leader,
That is
the
true.
Leader. I feel like he would be a good villain for the MCU, but I don't think they could pull off the Leader. You know what I mean?
I would agree with that. We haven't
Enchantress
mentioned that is true.
named a lot. Sandman.
You know who we haven't mentioned?
Who we not mentioned?
Kind of like a general villain, like Spider-Man, Hulk, Avengers, Absorbing Man.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
I'm trying to think of who else we haven't mentioned.
I mean, we mentioned a lot of characters. We mentioned probably 50 characters. Oh, just remembered one. Actually, two. Just remembered two. Actually, just remembered four. Let me see these quickly so I don't forget them. Task Master, right? He's
Yes.
good in the comics. Crossbones. Um,
Uh,
I know you like him in the MCU.
I really like Crossbones in the MCU, but
Yeah, I mean, as like a character in general, not so
I
much.
thought they were gonna like make him a big character, but they just like killed him off.
Yeah. Lizard. Lizard's pretty good. Um, he can sometimes be an anti-hero. You know, it kind of depends if he has Lizard on the mind or if he has Doc Connors on the mind. You know,
That's
and then a
true.
really good one that we forgot, the Purple Man.
So I'm still concerned because you haven't said one, and I haven't said one.
Said one what?
One villain that I don't know. It's just kind of an obvious one.
Ultron.
That is one that's obvious too. I had two in my head, and that was one of them. But also Galactus.
Of course, Galactus and Silver Surfer, technically.
Yes. But one, so Ultron and Galactus are really cool characters. Galactus is like, I'd say he's a Fantastic Four villain. He's also been like a Thor villain, Nova villain. Just he's a bad guy, just a basic bad guy, if that makes sense.
I forget with Galactus. When it's not the Silver Surfer as his herald, it's usually the
Oh,
Executioner.
yeah, he has a bunch of heralds.
Yeah, like the
So
one that's like the number two one that usually is it if it's not the Silver Surfer is Ronin, right? Like Ronin the Executioner.
um,
Or am I crazy? I don't remember.
I'm not sure. I don't think so.
Someone like called the Executioner. I don't know.
Sure, but also one that may not be as common as a nihilist.
Annihilus. Yeah.
You know, like the bug kind of guy.
Yeah, yeah.
I think he's a very interesting character. Or Annihilus is a very interesting character.
Well, I think we've named plenty of villains. It's getting close to that time. So I think it's about time we close this off. So if you guys like this, make sure to
Oh,
like and
before
subscribe
we go,
before we go. Where we go?
in like 2 or 3 weeks from the release of this video, I'll probably be done with My Hero Academia, and we'll do a review on it when I'm done. And I think that I think in like 2 weeks as well, or maybe it's 1 week, is also the ending of season 5 of My Hero, right?
Yeah,
So maybe we can do a review of the whole series so far.
yeah. We have to do that. You might have to because they may not have dubbed the season 5 parts when you get to it. So you may have to watch it subtitled.
That's okay.
So
I'm
yeah.
perfectly fine with that.
But yeah. So
All right. See you all next time.
see you guys next time.